So, I wanted to go ahead and do the artwork in my journal for the hot drink for the prompt for Create December. And I enjoyed doing that. I followed along with a video on YouTube. I will leave the link below. I didn't do everything exactly the way that they did. I did not. I never do. I didn't use the printout, the PDF. I drew it myself, looking at the PDF. So mine's not exactly the same, nor did I do exactly the same with the watercolor, and I added gel pen to it at the end, but that was for the 10th. So I'm still a bit behind with these, and I'm okay with that. I'm working on them. That's what matters, is that I'm working on them. I'm following along. That's why you see me pause and I'm like looking at something. It's because I'm looking at the video. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. It's not really that much of a difference. I did follow like with the shading, but you know, when you follow along with somebody on a video and you're doing the same thing they're doing, your version never looks exactly like theirs anyway. But I enjoyed having the reference. I enjoyed following along. At the, I don't know, 3/4 in, I just paused the video and then did my own thing. Because like I said, I kind of wanted to figure out some things. And I had a good time. Maybe that's not how you really should do it. Maybe you should follow exactly along. But that's okay. One of the things that I've noticed whenever I do things like this is that if I don't change anything, then I feel like even though it's a how-to and you're supposed to follow along, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's more theirs and not my own, you know? So I kind of like to make things more my own. I really enjoyed the process of this. I tried to make it a little bit more my own, but and trying to incorporate some of what they were talking about and some of the things that I've learned on my own, either through practice or through classes and other things. As I am working on this, I thought I'd talk to you for a few minutes about the barn studio. When I filmed this, it was the last day that I was actually in the house. I filmed this Saturday morning. I had class with Ro, and then after class I did a little bit more of this, and then I started packing up stuff while it was saving. So I didn't have a chance to edit or upload or any of that because all day Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday we were doing stuff for the barn. I'm going to show you some pictures at the end of this of the work in progress. It is still very much a work in progress. There are still some things in the house that I need to get from that room. There are still things in here that are stacked up. There's still a bookcase that I need to bring in. There's even another smaller bookcase that's going to go on top of the craft table to kind of work like a hutch in a way. It'll be interesting how I get everything together. I still have the gumball machine to bring in. I still the little heater to bring in. It's a bit chilly here this morning. It was raining. Oh my goodness, was it raining this morning? I'm glad I have rain boots, galoshes, and I brought my bedroom slippers in the barn with me to change into after I got in here. So I had to wear my rain boots this morning. Now, it feels weird. It does. I have to be honest with you. In a good way. Feels weird in a good way. So I'm doing the editing from the barn studio. I still have to figure out a few things as far as my setup goes, because I don't have every single thing hooked up quite yet. But it feels like I'm really at work. There's an amazing difference between just walking a few feet away from the house. I don't know, it's probably about 75 feet, 70 feet, 75 feet, give or take, that I am away from our back door to this barn. But it feels like I'm at work. I have Patreon's video uploading while I am doing the editing portion of this. And I have already filmed a little bit of footage this morning with my cell phone when I first walked in here with my rain boots on. It was so cool. So cool to be able to do that. I'm super excited, and I'm very happy to be here. And I feel like it's such a great thing what I'm doing and how far this has come. I don't have very much longer to talk in this portion, but I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who've been following along with the Barn to Studio update, who've been following along with the Create December and the Vlogmas. I know I've not been vlogging every day, but we've had a lot going on because of the Barn Studio and family stuff. It's December, it's close to the holidays. My daughter started a new job. There have been a lot of different things going on, and that's okay. I am still working on Vlogmas. I'm going to still try to get videos done every day. If I miss a day, I'm sorry. But I am working on it, and I will be getting a video up this week on a tour of the barn. Like I said, it's very much a work in progress, y'all. So while I let that dry, I've copied the link to this. Okay. I need to add a tiny bit of this brown.
Won't you come in out of the snow and cold? We've got it nice and warm. In here you'll find both young and old, seeking shelter from the storm. It's the spirit of the season to open up the door. It's the spirit of the season to give them love some more. It's the spirit of the season to lend a helping hand. It's the spirit of Christmas season. Let's spread it across the land. Hang a winter coat on the antlers there. Come sit down by the hearth. Let go of your worries, stripes and cares. Give the here and
That is actual coffee.
now this word. It's the spirit of the season to open up your heart. It's the spirit of the season to heal what's torn apart. It's the spirit of the season to lend a helping hand. chimney anyway. And mama, what happens if it's just no
Alright, I like that.
good? Well, it's simply move on to the next house in the neighborhood. I don't think I can leave.
A tree. I gotta do a tree again? And a scarf for today.
I got too much riding on this, you see. It's me and the chimney tonight.
Okay. Well, that's my coffee cup. That's my hot drink. So I decided to do the Charlie Brown Christmas tree because, well, I had just done pine trees, Christmas trees, pine needles. And I thought, well, what's the best Christmas tree? There's my mug again with the coffee rings. And I enjoyed doing that. Like I said, the link is below if you want to follow along. There's my Scrooge, my berries, my ornament, my Arctic, my winter animal, my candy cane, my pine needles, the jigsaw, my sweater with another little tree and lights, and there's the lights, and my mistletoe. I think I am really enjoying this. I wasn't so sure about doing a tree, but after deciding to do the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, hey, it doesn't get better than the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, okay? I've still got to work on the scarf a little bit, and the next one is the elf, and then a wreath. I think the wreath was for today, y'all. I'm behind. Like I said, I'm behind. I'll see y'all again really soon. Thanks, y'all.